Hey, it's Riaz, founder of the Every Conversation Counts platform and 17-year television broadcaster. This is the channel that helps you make deeper connections, ask the questions that create breakthrough moments, and become a captivating storyteller on every stage. And now for the 3 scariest words in the English language. Can we talk? Think about what just went through your head. Those 3 words probably took you to that cringeworthy place where you had to relay some bad news, break up with someone, or maybe deal with letting someone go. But get this, if the difficult conversations actually happen, consider yourself lucky. The leadership training company Vital Smarts did all kinds of research and found that 1 in 4 people have been putting off uncomfortable conversations for at least 6 months. 1 in 10 have done the same for a year, and another 1 in 10 have kept quiet about uneasy issues for over 2 years. Add it all up, and we see important interactions just aren't happening. Difficult conversations can be uncomfortable. Avoiding them is worse. The next time you are faced with the need to deliver a tough truth, instead of dodging the situation, face it head on and consider these 5 steps to help you overcome the conflict. Number 1, they can handle the truth. Research from Brigham Young University proved that when it comes to receiving bad news, for the most part, people prefer directness over someone trying to ease the burden with a drawn-out softball opening. How many times have we experienced that? The direct is best discovery was especially notable with social relationships, the "I'm breaking up with you" or "you're fired" conversations. Introduce a quick buffer, like "Can we talk?" This will provide a couple of seconds for the other side to process that some tough news is coming. Address them with a respectful greeting, the reason for the meeting, and then get straight to the point. Number 2, when we're relaying bad news, the common trap we fall into is we get caught up in our own experience of how difficult it is to share tough news and how scary it might feel for us to witness their emotional reaction. How do we get over this? Be assertively empathetic and identify with their experience, not just yours. While you've been carrying around the burden of deciding when and how you will drop your truth bomb, remember, your impact will be a fresh wound for the other side. Consider framing the approach like this: listen first, logic second. And we talk all about how to be a better listener in a previous video on this channel, which will help you out in this scenario. They could have an intense emotional reaction. Just listen. Maybe they say nothing. Just listen. The silence can be profound. And if the silence persists, then lean in with follow-up questions without associating any blame. For example, you could ask them, tell me about the struggle you're experiencing, and just keep the questioning neutral. Now, if they have questions for you, make sure you understand what they are asking and acknowledge their concern. Questions like, can you elaborate on that? Can you help me better understand your question? You really want clarity when it comes to contentious issues. Cultivating authentic curiosity beforehand, completely valuable to anticipate the other side's concerns. Considering their personal reality, their job or business prospects, any major life events happening for them. This form of assertive empathy will show respect and allow you to answer their questions thoughtfully and help de-escalate conflict. Remember, anything you say after you reveal something tough may very well be forgotten as their mind is focused on processing the news you just shared. People want to be seen, heard, and respected. So allow them to do just that and stop talking. Keep in mind, difficult conversations rarely go as planned. The best thing you can do, lead with assertive empathy and just listen. This next tip will be tough for all of you people pleasers out there. Let go of being liked. This is one of the most common reasons that difficult conversations get avoided. Even if you come into the conversation with respect and a positive intent, research out of the Harvard Business Review proves when we receive bad news, we shoot the messenger. Lucky you. Given we all have a powerful need to make sense of the events happening to us, a key part of creating an explanation of an unexpected experience is assigning blame. But leadership isn't about comfort. It's about effective action. Managing this expectation of likability will help you avoid taking things personally and keep you focused on the end goal of your conversation. Number 4, you cannot control the emotions and feelings of others. You can only own your emotions. We are the managers of our emotions. And think about that feeling when things get heated, the words we can mistakenly throw out. You always, you never, nothing ever goes right, everything is a mess. These broad generalizations are destructive to achieving any productive outcome. Oh, and I've mentioned this before on this channel. Stay clear of those two dangerous words that can obliterate any momentum you've built in the conversation. Calm down. For more on that, check out the video on this channel on overcoming conflict. Well, what can we do? A 2013 study titled Conflict Management, Difficult Conversations with Difficult People. This was done by researchers at the University of Wisconsin. It looked at how to create a safe space when getting into an argument. Their key finding, the use of I statements. So if you receive bad news, consider this when you're getting worked up and the emotions are starting to get out of control. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling defeated. Instead of, you make me feel. Once we get into the blame game, that creates a hostile dynamic we want to avoid. And let's be real. If you are sharing bad news, you're most likely going to get a heightened emotional response. But don't try to talk them out of being bothered. Own your emotions and just listen. And if you go first and give them respect, chances are you'll get some of that back in return. Number 5, focus on mutual agreements. The biggest challenge in every conversation, for the most part, everybody thinks they are right. Before I got married years ago, some valuable advice I received was, do you want to be right or do you want to be in a relationship? To this day, it's a powerful reminder of how to approach any difficult conversation. And for the record, my wife is a lawyer, so I'll stick with being in a relationship. This is where logic comes in. If we enter the conversation with openness, a clear goal, and an interest, a sincere interest in solving the problem at hand, chaos can create powerful connection. There is always common ground, and you can find it by working through their responses, asking them, what's the real challenge? What would it take for this to work for you? What does your ideal scenario look like? Once you hear their concerns, you can start finding ways to improve the process, the project, or personal relationship, and do that together. People want to feel a sense of belonging. If you can lead with the truth, acknowledge their concern, and be assertively empathetic, the difficult conversation can help you both conquer the conflict in front of you. Now it's your turn. Hit me up in the comment section below and share your success stories of when you had to handle the difficult conversation and you got to a positive outcome. Would love to learn what worked for you. For more ideas on building human connection, you can download the free guide, The 5 Secrets to Making Every Conversation Count. You can find the link for that guide in the description below. Thanks for watching this video. For more ideas on how you can have better conversations and become a better listener, check out these videos. If you like this one, hit the like button, hit the bell to be notified when new videos are dropped every Tuesday, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video.